Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my stream. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of World of Warcraft hardcore leveling, which I just realized my face is not on the screen, so I have returned. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I had a bit of trouble with my stream lately because it was a bit buggy, so I wasn't thinking about doing a stream today, but I guess we are because everybody seems to be very into the whole TBC thing. I don't know how I feel about it, and if I do end up playing TBC, it's probably going to be on a PvP server, which honestly, as a streamer, sounds kind of suicidal. But on the other hand, I cannot stand leveling on a PvE server. It just bores the hell out of me. So we shall see. We shall see what I do. Also, I haven't played TBC since TBC, so anyways, we'll see. I play it. Depends if it's if people like it or not. People do. Why not? People don't. Well, we don't play it. Okay, so if I remember correctly, last time we played, we were leveling in Ashenville at level 25, which was fine. A lot of the quests were not exactly great. Level 2 Frost Nova, which means I like that. And I have some money. Better level Frostbolt, Cone of Cold, pretty good. Fireward can be useful, but not all the time, so I'm gonna go with a no. Arcane Missiles, Arcane Explosion, Conjure better food, not exactly relevant, not gonna lie. And better Flame Strike. Nah, those spells, while useful in the context of a dungeon, not exactly the kind of content missed out on yesterday's stream. Ah, no big deal, man. It was yesterday was actually how to put it into words. It was a Poppy, that horror game they wanted me to play that traumatized me. I'm probably not gonna. I haven't slept since I played it. I'm joking. I'm being a bit dramatic. But yeah, it's still fun. Yeah, exactly. We were actually waiting for you yesterday. We were like, well, we don't want Quan to miss out, But it's okay. Not that big of a deal. You'll get plenty of streams. And as I usually say, the stream is on YouTube if you want to watch it. So, I know it's not exactly the same, but, it's not bad. Okay, so, I have a bunch of done quests in Ashenville. This quest I don't think I need to keep. These two quests, I had a feeling you weren't, actually. I had a feeling you weren't. No, it's just that, on weekends, my schedule's a bit different. Because usually I stream after work. Like at, like when you're done your 9 to 5. So when it's not a weekday, I stream during, like earlier times. Ah, no big deal, man. Enjoy. Hell, watch it on all the platforms, Watch it on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick. Just watch all of them. As long as we get those numbers up, So far I'm getting rookie numbers. I need to pump those up. Well, Quan, I have good news. I have very good news. I managed to fix... No, we managed. Let's make it a community thing. We managed to fix the chat today. El Cinco? What is El Cinco? Is that like a TV? I love that one. I can't clap that fast because my muscles hurt from the lifting, which I have to do tonight as well. It's a rough life, It's hard to work, take care of yourself, take care of your health, all that jazz. Yeah, I'm not doing this quest, that's for sure. El Cinco. Ah, that's actually kind of funny. I like it. El Cinco. El número 5. Yeah, I could definitely do the Blackrock quest as well, but level 25, I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm only level 26, I should really do this. This quest sounds like a good way to get some XP. Omer's Revenge, War Banners, and the Cursed Crew. All these quests can definitely wait, so I don't need them now. So I was thinking about questing in Ashenvale, but I told myself, how about I quest in Duskwood instead? Oh, no, 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 I'm not back in the started area. Like, you look at this, okay? Level 26 human mage. Still alive. Still doing well. It's just that I ported back to the starting area because I went to train my spells. And I just, you know, I thought maybe questing a bit of Duskwood instead of the usual zones, making it a little more interesting, so. Ah, okay. So it's like a joke about the fact that if they aim for El Cinco, you put 5 Cincos into them, you know? Well, it's, you know, it's actually kind of funny because I'm Canadian, and as a Canadian, we don't really have that whole gun culture thing. So me making jokes about guns, even though I've never actually heard anybody shoot a gun before in my life, is kind of funny.
I can't pass that yet.
And yeah, I said it, I've never heard anyone in my life shoot a gun, ever. I don't even know what they sound like.
That's still recharging.
Because in Canada, we don't really have crime at all, actually. Oh, that's kind of cool. That is cool, actually. That is really cool. You know, should I put my mic in front of my face like some kind of like professional speaker? Like, you know, like you start a podcast like, hello, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the situation in Afghanistan. Today on our show, we're going to have, you know, I don't know. I'm getting carried away here.
I can't pass that yet.
We're going to be playing World of Warcraft Hardcore. Ultra Hardcore, to be more specific. Joining us today, you know. You guys have a full arsenal, huh?
That's still recharging.
You guys have a full arsenal right there. God, this game looks amazing. Best purchase I've ever done. Hey, have I told you guys that I have an OLED monitor? I'm joking. Don't get mad at me, please.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Like I said, Quan, no big deal. You're hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully, this whole channel thing works out, because I'm in it for the long run, okay? I am not quitting until I'm pretty sure it's not getting anywhere. So if this succeeds and people like it and I start getting like more popular and I start making enough money to actually do this as a job, I promise you guys, I will take the jump. I will try making it a job. And you guys are gonna have plenty of streams to look forward to.
You need something?
Because I really want it to become something I can do on a regular basis, because I'll be honest, the 9 to 5, it's not working. It's not a good way to do things. Because, god damn it. You know, just for context, and I don't want to start like taking shots at companies, because you know you never know in the future. But essentially, I was making 70,000 a year, and now I'm down to 52,000 because the company restructured and I lost a bunch of money. So I am not happy about the situation. Well, that's the thing. I have a Discord server. I created it on my end. I just don't. It's a massive difference. Yeah, yearly it hurts. It hurts as hell, especially with the current cost of living, where everything is just, you know, like Ginux. You're kind of young, so you. I'm assuming you're like, if I remember correctly, you're like 16, 17, maybe 18. But no, Celestia, you don't need to apologize. Like, seriously, that I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really appreciate it. But you don't have to feel bad. If you missed a stream, you missed a stream. It's not the end of the world. 17, yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, you probably around that age. So, essentially, when you were younger, well, I'm assuming you didn't really like, because 17, that means you were 2016, 2015, you were around 5 years old. So back in the day, like if you made like $25 an hour, you had a good job. I used to be a union worker, and that's what means crying the thought of them. Yeah. Well, honestly, I know a lot of people have this. I'm gonna get political a little. I know I said I wasn't gonna get political, but I think I will. I know a lot of people talk badly about unions, and I think it's so stupid. Because the system is so big, like the system we live in is so huge, that if you don't have a collective group of people trying to get something for themselves, by yourself, you usually don't get it. It's way too hard to negotiate on your own. That's what I feel people don't understand. Like if I go up to my boss and I'm like, look, I deserve this amount of money, I'm not gonna get it. Like I got it the first time because it was how to put it into words. It was COVID, so they had no choice. They essentially had no choice to give me what I wanted because they couldn't replace me. But now they don't care anymore. They just don't care anymore. Exactly. That's what happened during COVID, like I'm saying. Essentially, I had leverage during COVID because they couldn't replace me because nobody wanted to work, logically. But now they don't care anymore. To answer, hey, Timothy Tomato. I like your name. It's a cool name, actually. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to my stream. Yeah, Sussy, sorry. I saw your question. I just kind of got distracted. Okay, as I was saying, I do not have a Discord server. I'm in the process of making one. But the problem is, as much as I want to make a Discord server, I feel like right now it would be kind of wasted. Because like I mentioned before, I'm on a very limited time schedule, you know? I don't have a lot of time to do what I want. So even if I did make a Discord server, I'm not going to be on it a lot. And it's not that I don't want to be on it. It's mostly that I just don't know when I would be able to be on it. But that's what I'm saying. If eventually this whole thing picks up and I end up like, you know, having some well, I mean, I guess I could make it. Like I said, I'm making one, so I'm definitely going to end up with one eventually. Oh, that was bad. That was so bad. Yeah, well, you know, I'm definitely going to consider like actually setting one up. Because like I said, I've already made one, but it's really, really rudimentary. Like it's horrible. It's ugly as hell. Thank you. The puns. The puns. I mean, makes sense. Hater? Okay. Okay, so skeleton fingers, good. We need those. Yeah, I'm gonna start like, you know, making a little group, make a little Discord. We can talk. Mainly Discord servers to put your schedule and notify low reviews when you come online. Definitely don't need it, but it's great. Plus, yeah. Well, I mean, you guys honestly are. You guys at this, I wasn't expecting. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to have viewers so early in this this whole adventure thing, because. Like, I know you guys probably know this, but I only started like a month ago. Like, I started streaming a month ago, and I already have like a... Like, you guys are always on stream. I have like... Well, Tomato said hi, but I guess he's shy. It's okay, dude. You can talk to us. We're a little special, but we're fun. Also, if you enjoy the content, always don't forget to leave a follow. Pretty please. Because, you know, it doesn't really do much of a difference, but it looks nice, and then makes me feel like I'm succeeding. Well, I just, the thing is, I don't really consider the first month as an actual streaming, because I was essentially doing a bunch of tests with I wasn't like streaming, you know, I was like kind of just trying some stuff and see what worked, what didn't. So I consider like real streams, like with like a certain length and some content, mostly starting in... Okay, fine. I would say, yeah, mid-December, I would say, actually. You're right. About a month and a half. I agree. I stand corrected. A big international family, you know? A big international family. Oh, those crits are beautiful. Oh, I love mages. Oh! That's interesting. Not exactly great, though. I was talking about unions. Yes, I'm sorry. It's just I usually try to stay away from politics on my stream. You joined the one time where I actually got a little political, so I hope it doesn't make it too awkward. I know. Right now, political streams are all the jazz. Okay, fair enough. So, Well, it's kind of funny because I consider the moment you started watching my stream is the moment I consider that we actually started to like get a regular, you know, like a regular audience kind of thing. Because for a long time, like I remember like I used to log in and I was like by myself. Like, you know, it was so crazy. I mean, Dinox, I think you actually are my first real viewer. Like, I'm pretty sure you are my first real viewer. Like, the first person that came back over and over again. I think you're actually that. Because I don't remember anybody else that came before you. I have all these ingredients to make food, but I cannot make food because I'm too lazy to level my food. I should do it off screen, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Oh my god, you're right. I remember that. Yeah, that was a kind of that was kind of sad actually. I remember I had a conversation about it in the guild while I was streaming. That was a sad day. Is Canadian English? Do you mean like does Canada speak English, or do you mean like is there like a no? I'm assuming you're probably asking if Canada speaks English. So essentially, the western part of Canada speaks English. The eastern part of Canada speaks French. Well, okay, that's might be a little too simplified. Essentially, the west part of Canada speaks mostly English, but some people speak French. The eastern part of Canada speaks mostly French, but most people speaks mostly French, but some people speak English. I speak both, yeah. I speak both. I'm actually quadrilingual, but I don't consider Italian to be a language that I actually speak, simply because I understand Italian. Like, if somebody speaks to me in Italian, I can literally understand everything they're saying. I can kind of speak it, but like slow, so I don't consider it a language I speak. I only like am able to communicate. But I speak fluent Spanish, I speak fluent French, and I speak fluent English. No problem. And when I mean fluent, I mean like I could stream in French or in Spanish, no problem. People will understand everything I'm saying.
Inventory is full.
Yeah, amigo mío. Ah, hola amigo. Sorry, see? I understood what you were saying, but I answered in Spanish. Even though I know you said hello, my friend in Italian, but still, see? That's why I don't really consider Italian as one of my spoken languages. Like, I just understand it very well, but I don't have the natural inclination to actually speak it, essentially. That's the thing. But the reason I consider it like as a fourth language is when I went to Italy. I visited Italy for like 2 weeks, and I could actually communicate with people. Like, they would understand. They would still look at me like, who is this guy that speaks like he's a 5-year-old? But people would still understand what I was saying. So that's when I went, okay, I can actually speak this to a certain extent. Pero el español no tengo ningún problema. El español lo hablo extremadamente bien y en el fondo es mi primera lengua. To translate what I just said, essentially, my first language I learned as a kid was Spanish. That's the first language I learned. The second one was French, and English is my third language, which I learned on my own. Well, this is so my parents, my mom speaks Spanish, my dad speaks French, and I wanted to play online games when I was a kid, and to play online, you had to learn English, you know? So I learned English. Like, I didn't take classes or anything. I just learned it by playing video games. That's how I learned English. Like, I remember I used to get into Ventrilo servers. I don't know if you guys had those back in the day. I'm pretty sure some of you are too young to even know what a Ventrilo server is. But essentially, they were like massive servers that you used to join for like WoW guilds and stuff. And I used to join those servers, and people used to speak to me in English, and I was like, I have no idea what you're saying. But I'm also like 7 years old. I mean, no. When did WoW came out? When did I start playing WoW? 2005. That would make me 13 years old. Okay. No, I even learned English before that, actually. Exactly. That's honestly what I think a lot of people that speak English went through. Like, they learned English by playing video games. Because imagine, like, my mom, she was the one who kind of like regulated what I could consume online. It was mostly my mom. She wouldn't really understand, you know, like Dragon Ball and the Toonami TV shows and like violent games like Fallout and stuff. She didn't understand that they were violent adult games, so she just let me play all those games, like Elder Scrolls, and I was learning how to speak English at like 7 years old, like playing those things. No, English is not my native language. No, Spanish is my native language, and French. I have actually nothing of me is actually English, except for the fact that I live in Canada. I don't know. Oh, that's good. Wow. Yeah. Well, I don't blame you, Slussie. When I was in when I was in primary school, I had like 2 friends. That's it. I had 2 friends. Nothing more, nothing less. When I was in high school, then it got better. Like, I made a lot of friends in high school, but in primary school, I had 2 friends. That's it. When I was growing up, I was actually extremely antisocial. I was a very reserved kid. Like, I didn't talk to anyone. I spent all day playing video games or just like reading books. I did not enjoy talking to people. And then in high school, I started making some friends. Hey, thank you, Tiny Tomato. Timothy Tomato, sorry, not Tiny Tomato. Thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate it.
Timothy Tomato just followed.
That's good. Because my mom waited 3 years and took me to first grade, and now I'm in third grade at college, but I must be in second grade at college, not first. Okay. Well, you know, my mom wanted to do the same thing, but she changed her mind because she thought like I wasn't gonna have any friends, so she decided to like make me go through the regular process instead of like rushing me. Because I was pretty good at school, like really good at school. Like we had an exam by the government where they calculate how good you are at like sciences and maths, and you had to do all these exams to get accepted into higher programs. I got like 97% on every single exam, like physics, biology, chemistry, mathematics. I just aced them all easily. And even in university, we don't really have physics courses or biology courses in university, but we have something called CEGEP, which is essentially like a collège, like in France. And I used to get like 90% in my exams with no too much trouble. So I used to be really good at school. Well, to be honest, Leshy, I feel like honestly, like your generation in the West in particular, like in Western Europe and Canada and in the United States, I feel like you guys have it rough when it comes to social relationships because of the internet, because of like social media, because of the situation, the economy is pretty bad as well. So I think you shouldn't blame yourself for those kind of situations, honestly. I know you didn't say that, but, you know, just FYI. Yeah, but that's what mothers say, huh? They want to keep you around. No, you don't necessarily. Oh boy, do I hate type of question here. Yeah, but you know, if I can tell you one thing, I feel like a lot of the hate we have for other people tends to be kind of more in our heads than what people are actually doing. Sadly, I think that nowadays with social media, with Instagram and all that stuff, like Facebook, TikTok, we tend to like be in a constant state of alertness, like annoyance. So everything everybody does just resonates more with us than it should. I don't know if you understand what I mean. It's like if you, when you look at your phone and you start scrolling, it's like if your brain starts thinking, oh, I'm annoyed, and then you meet someone and they do something which normally wouldn't bother you at all, but since you've been on social media, it makes it worse. At least that's how I think, because I think people in general are just really tense nowadays because of everything that's happened. Yeah, that's Are you asking me, Timothy, or are you asking Slushy? Because no, I went to university in Canada. I'm Canadian. I'm not French. So I went to university in Eastern Canada. I went to 2 universities. I went to one university to study microbiology, and I went to a different university to study computer science. Well, not computer science specifically, but data science, essentially. That's what I did in university. I never finished microbiology because I thought it was kind of whatever. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. Well, you know, Ginox, the advantage you have is you're in Europe, right? So, as a European, you can always, like, you know, once you get older, you can start like visiting other countries, seeing what you like. You know, maybe, you know, move one day, spend some time as a younger person visiting other countries and stuff. You might have a good time. Morocco and Saudi. Interesting.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that one.
You mean like a Saudi school in Saudi Arabia? Or you mean like a Saudi school but based in another country? Yeah?
That spell isn't ready yet. Inventory is full.
In Saudi Arabia. Oh, that's crazy, actually. That's crazy. I've always wanted to, because my wife is from Syria, actually. So, well, not from Syria, but she's Syrian. So, you know, I actually always wanted to visit the Middle East. Like, you know, like, I have my my conflicts when it comes to some stuff, but
That's still recharging.
yeah. But Ginox, you should visit, honestly. Like, if you're in Europe, look, I don't know how. You know what's crazy? Me and the Big T have been talking. The Big T, the Big T. Oh, I love that. No, but like, how to put it into words? You know what's crazy about this whole thing is that I almost went to Bulgaria. I decided on Italy, but we almost went to Bulgaria. Like, that's kind of funny, actually. So, no, sorry, can't share my wife's name. She doesn't want me to put her anywhere near the internet right now. I apologize. I have to ask her first.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that. That's still recharging.
Doesn't want me sharing. No, but that's my mom's name, actually. That's my mom's name, but in Jewish.
I can't cast that yet.
Because I am part Jewish, but very, like,
That spell
far. Oh, this is not good.
That's still recharging.
This is really not good. 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 Sorry, I got distracted with the conversation. Okay, good. Nah, no, don't start. Don't start. Do not start. We're not involving these conversations on chat, okay? We're talking about video games. I'll consider it. I'll consider it eventually. But yeah, like I was saying, we almost went to Bulgaria, and I wanted to specifically go to the, you know, like I think it's called the Caspian Sea, on the right. You know, like on the right side of the country it's the Caspian Sea, right? That's what it's called. And we almost went there, so you know, could have been fun. Could have been a good time. I just find it funny that like I think I came back from Italy, I don't know, a couple of months ago, and you show up in my stream and you're like, yeah, I'm from Bulgaria. I'm like, what? That's a kind of cool coincidence. Ah, it's the Black Sea, of course. Of course. I don't know why. I thought it was the Caspian Sea for a second, but I guess the Black Sea makes sense as well. Not Caspian. Okay, close enough. Oh, okay. No, the Caspian Sea is the one that's close to Iran, right? That's the Caspian Sea.
Well met. Be careful.
if I remember correctly.
Need help? Have a good one. See you around.
Okay, I give up. I thought I knew my geography, but apparently I don't. I was like, you know, I know my geography. I know where these places are. Apparently not. Apparently not. So to Timothy Tomato, I just want to say, yeah, I actually want to go to Turkey, and even my mom wants to go to Turkey. Like we want to go visit Istanbul. We definitely want to go visit Istanbul, and I want to see the Hagia Sophia. I want to see, you know, and the food in Turkey looks amazing. Like I love Turkish food. I like Greek food as well. So I know you guys have like a little disagreement on where the food comes from, and I'm not gonna get involved. It's none of my business. Jesus, come on, guys, please keep it civil. Keep it civil. We're not fighting about anything. But to be like, if we're gonna be serious about it, yeah, the American school system, from what I've seen, does have some issues. That's I think a lot of Americans probably would admit that the American school system does have some issues. Like the standards, I know in Canada, we are the most educated. You know, Canada is the most educated country in the world, by the way, proportionally. Like we have the highest amount of years put into our education, and the highest amount of people who also have an education, period. So I know for a fact that when it comes to the United States, a lot of people that come from the States cannot actually work in Canada because their qualifications are not as good. And I'm not saying like this to make a political statement or anything. I'm just saying like, I know it happens. I don't know about that actually. I don't know a lot about Turkey, to be honest. Like my mom wants to go, which kind of convinced me to want to go. But I'm not sure, like, I don't know much about Turkey, except I know a lot of historical stuff about Turkey, like the Ottoman Empire, Byzantium, the Eastern Roman Empire, all that stuff. That I know about Turkey, but, like, or Ataturk, the founder, I know about that too. But, have I been to Japan? No, sadly. I really want to go to Japan. Like, this is kind of funny, actually. When I was in high school, and I don't want to sound like an ass, but I kind of was an ass in high school. I was too cool for anime. Like I watching anime was like, I mean, come on, I'm a cool kid, you know. I can't watch anime. What the hell? And when I reached like 21 years old, I remember I was 21 years old, and I had one of my friends who did cosplay, and she's like, you know, watch Death Note, watch this show, you're gonna like it. And I'm like, well, you know, I don't really want to, but okay, fine, I'll watch the show. Let's see how it goes. And I watched Death Note, and since then, I am literally addicted to anime. I'm addicted. Since I watched Death Note, I got addicted to anime. I never stopped watching it from then. I love that show so much. It was amazing. Oh, dude, I've watched so many animes. You have no idea. I've watched, dude, I'm already watching JJK. I'm in season 3, episode 4 already. I'm up to date. I saw the cleanup. No spoilers. No spoilers. Because I don't know if anybody else is watching anime, so no spoilers, please. Keep the chat free of spoilers. But, so yeah, I've watched JJK. I've watched the whole thing. I'm up to date. I've watched Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, Death Note, Code Geass. I've watched... well, Dragon Ball, I watched it as a kid, but let's say it counts. I've watched... I personally disagree. I thought the first season was good, but season 2 is better. Season 2 and season 3 are better so far than season 1, but season 1 is a good build-up. Like, it builds the series very well, and it gets you hooked. And once you're hooked, and once it builds, like, the world, then it, like, really starts picking up speed. I think... Like, I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, the season itself wasn't, like, amazing. But if a season, in my opinion, if a season builds up the story well, and then the story picks up from there, I think that makes it a good season, even though the season itself wasn't necessarily as impactful as the other seasons, essentially. Because I think you have to admit, though, if you have a good build-up season, the other seasons that use that build-up are good. I have never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I'm actually kind of sad that I haven't because I love the memes. The memes are amazing. I'm really sad I've never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I really should. Oh yeah, Spy X Family. I love that show. It's wholesome as hell. I feel like the show is so wholesome. I love it. Yeah, it's adorable. It's a really nice show. It makes you feel good, you know? It's one of those shows that makes you feel happy. Because I have a tendency to gravitate towards negativity. So, not necessarily negativity as in, like, I'm depressed, but more like I have a tendency to watch shows that are very dramatic. You know, that have a lot of moments where you're like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, and but I feel like Spy X Family is that kind of show where you just watch it and you're like, you know, I feel good. I feel in a good mood after watching this. And sometimes you need those shows, you know? Not every show needs to be negative and just like sad. Also, I just realized having Blizzard in this situation would be absolutely amazing, but I didn't. Oh, and I have it, but I don't have the perk that allows me to go faster. Oh well. I also made a decision about the channel. I'm probably going to be playing WoW Midnight as well. So if anybody is watching this and like World of Warcraft, I am probably going to be playing WoW Midnight when it comes out. It's going to be a different dynamic because I'm actually very into PvP. So I'm very into PvP. So definitely gonna. I might come back for Midnight. You mean like actually play the game? Okay, Quan, controversial question. I'm putting you on the spot. Do you think they should remove the add-ons or not? I'm personally an add-on remove kind of guy. What's your opinion on it?
That's still recharging.
What add-on? Okay, no. No, she does not know. This is probably not gonna... Some people might take a exception to this, but I'm not religious at all. At all. I have no religion whatsoever. So if you guys want to talk about whatever you want, go ahead. I'm not going to get offended on anything. But me, myself, I'm essentially as non-believer as they get. And hopefully we don't lose anybody because of this statement.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. You know. It's fine. I don't mind answering them. Like, I'm not going to go into details. Like I said, I don't want to make this like any I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you know, like where these beliefs are better and not. Not on this gaming channel for sure, but you know, at the end of the day, it's a fair question in my opinion. Some people would probably not be comfortable answering that though. But no, I'm essentially I'm nothing really. I don't have any. I'm probably the least spiritual person you guys are ever going to meet in your life. Like, I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in any like religion, any philosophy, any spiritual powers. I just exist in this world. That's it. Yeah, deism is an interesting conversation for sure. Like, I feel deism is something I'm more open to, but I could right now, if you ask me what are you, I would say I'm an atheist for sure. Like, I'm more of an atheist than anything else. But as I was saying, yeah, I'm honestly, Geenox, I'm definitely gonna make time to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for sure. Like, every time I talk about anime, somebody recommends it to me. So I'm like, at this point, I need to watch it. Like, I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice by not watching that show. A deist is a person that believes in a god, but doesn't believe in any of the established religions that the world offers. So, like, if you say, like, the world has, like, a spiritual energy that makes it happen and takes care of everything, then you would be a deist. But you don't believe that there's, like, an entity or, like, an established religion that necessarily does things, you know? That's the thing. No, it's like I said, Shashi, you can, you know, you have a right to believe, but let's not make this channel about debates, you know, because I have, like I said before, I have a lot of opinions. I have a lot of political opinions. I like to believe I'm well read, but I don't want to start a political channel, because if I start, I'm not going to stop, and this channel is just going to become like, I'm going to become like Destiny, or, you know, like those guys, because I don't want that. I want to keep my opinions to myself.
I can't trust that.
Exactly. No, I want to be reasonable about video games, you know? Video games. Why would you pour... How is... Dude, if your eyes are dry from fatigue, how is pouring bleach, which will dry them even more, gonna help you? That's like saying my skin is dry, I'm gonna go stand in the sun. How does that help? Why do you need to stay awake? Just go to bed. Why not? There's nothing wrong with sleep. I don't know how old you are, but trust me, you're gonna miss sleep when you're older. Like, I remember as a kid, I was like, oh, no, I need to stay awake and play these games all night, blah, blah, blah. And now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, please let me sleep. Please. Like, I never have time to sleep.
I can't trust that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Also, little tip from an older person. If you guys are young, well, I mean, I know some of you are very young, actually. Do exercise all your life. Trust me on this. Do exercise, because when you do exercise and you get to your 30s, you feel amazing. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm 20 years old. I mean this. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm 20 years old. Which, it's only because of the exercise. Without the exercise, I don't feel I would feel this good. But I recommend it. Do sports, do weights, do cardio, enjoy. Yeah, exactly, V-Dub. Somebody understands. Yeah, when you're in your 30s, you're like, please, I just want to sleep one night, you know? Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know. But good news. Good news. In Canada, I'm going to get about 4 months of paid paternity leave. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be able to stream a little more. Not too much, because I'm going to have a kid, you know? But I'm going to be able to stream at a more regular basis for about 4 months. So hopefully that grows the channel. Exactly. Well, let's not call it a vacation, because it's not exactly a vacation, let's be honest. It's still a lot of work, but at least I won't have a full-time job, you know? Because that's really what takes the longest part of my day. That stupid job. I was actually talking about that, V-Dubs. You're arriving at the exact good time. I'm actually saying that I'm going to play Midnight for sure. I have a PvP focus, however. I'm more of a PvPer. Like, I've done the mythic... what's the name of the achievement when you get orange mythic key and you get like a title? I only did it once, so I forgot the name. I have that on mythic, so I'm actually I'm decent at PvE. But I'm mostly an arena player. So if you're going to do some arenas, my highest is 2k, so... Oh yeah, the add-ons. There you go. I was like, I was thinking, I'm like, I'm forgetting something, aren't I? Yeah, the add-ons. So at Midnight, they are the add-ons in Midnight. They wanted to remove some of the add-ons to make the game back more to the basics. Because in World of Warcraft, if you've played it, you know, there's a lot of add-ons you download that tell you like, go here, do this, don't stay in this thing, and blah 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 blah. And they wanted to remove all of those things to make the game more, you know, more visual, less add-ons, less statistics. And I personally agree, because I feel like whether you like it or not, if you let people download complex add-ons, to make the game challenging, you need to download, you need to make the fights harder. Because if not, the add-ons just make them stupid easy, like Classic. You know, the fights in Classic are kind of a joke, let's be honest. Like, I like Classic, but anybody that tells you that Classic is hard is lying to you. So, I was asking you if you were aware of the fact that they wanted to remove some of the add-ons to make the game more simple, and I wanted to see, like, what was your opinion on the whole thing? You know? Because in my opinion, I think it's a good thing. Yeah. That's also a possibility, yeah. Oh my god, I'm actually... You guys just give me the first, like I say, visual cue that my chat is a little too big. Because I just realized you guys wrote 2 paragraphs and the chat just went poof, and I couldn't see anything. Come on, Slushy. Come on. You are disappointing me, bro. You can't lose those games. I'm just kidding. I've never actually won a Victory Royale in any Battle Royale. I'm really bad at them. Yeah, running keys that changes the ads is never too bad. I mean, that's the thing. I think that in a weird way, since we're so used to playing with add-ons, and the game itself is essentially been designed around add-ons, it's gonna be like really a lot of backlash to not have them anymore because you're so used to them. But I think if Blizzard manages to make the overall, like, you know, like indicators, the effects, the visual things easy to spot, I think it's actually a good thing. Because, and again, I want to specify, they're not removing like quality of life add-ons. They're removing like battle add-ons, you know?
It's too far away.
They're removing the battle add-ons. They're not removing like Bagnon or, you know, like customizable UI. They're not touching that. They're removing the ones that tell you like, oh, you need to stay out of fire, you need to go here, you need to don't look sideways because the mob's gonna cast a spell. Like all that stuff is, well, I don't know if they're gonna actually do it because, you know, Blizzard, sadly, they tend to go forward and then they're like, oh shit, people hate it, and then they go backwards, which in my opinion, controversial opinion, it's the reason. Oh, they did it. They actually did. They actually did it. Oh my god, I stand corrected. Wow. I'm actually impressed. Like, I don't even care if it's good or bad. I'm actually impressed that they went forward with it. That's actually shocking. I wasn't expecting Blizzard to actually commit that fast to the idea. Oh, damn. Good for them. Let's see if it works, but... No, well, Verdubs. Oh, okay, so it's... no, because I thought for a second you were on the PTR. I thought you were on the private test realm, so I was like, oh, you know, he's testing them and he doesn't mind. But they actually put it... Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Never send a video? What kind of video? Be more specific. Because there are some videos I wouldn't send, no. Yeah, I think it's a good thing, honestly. I think it's a good thing because... You know, let's be honest. A lot of us have gotten used to the idea of playing WoW... My channel category. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know. I've never actually sent a real video because I actually, I'm actually practicing on my free time how to use the DaVinci editor, and I'm not gonna lie, I am not good at this. I am not good at editing videos just yet. They're really bad. So for now, we're doing live streams, shorts, and you know, whatever, Twitch and Kick. Because I'm not ready yet to start my YouTube streaming career, my YouTube video career. Because no, not good at this. Other changes to the classes and all that, but we need to just effects to be clearly shown on the ground. I agree with that. I'm interested in midnight because of player housing. We've been asking for that for age. That's actually pretty cool. The quality is pretty low on most shorts. Yeah, yeah. That's another issue I'm trying to. It's another issue I'm trying to remediate. Because I'm actually doing the shorts on my phone while I'm working out at the gym. Like, I'm literally just lifting weights and I'm doing shorts while I'm at the gym, so... It's definitely... I'm trying to, you know, double work as much as I can. Yeah, no, the player housing looks amazing. Not gonna lie, the player housing looks amazing. That looks cool. That looks cool. Yeah, I do it in between sets. Like, I'm gonna, let's say I you know, let's say I do like one set of 12 reps and then I stop I do a video, then I do a couple of more reps. That's what I do usually. What was I saying? Oh yeah, player housing looks amazing. I'm really looking forward to trying it. I haven't tried it yet. But you know, sorry, Verdub? VDub, sorry, not Verdub. Why is there an R? I'm skeptical on your exercise and video editing, Dad. What do you mean by that?
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
What do you mean by exercise? You mean like my exercising is not good quality? Or I don't exercise? Because I do a lot, actually. I would say even too much. Yeah, what is CapCut actually? I don't even know what it is. Where human can focus on one thing or another. On one thing. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But that's the thing though, you know. When you have a full-time job and you want to stay in shape and you want to make videos at the same time, it adds up, you know? It adds up. But I mean, the videos are not great quality, mostly because of the damn... the actual YouTube algorithm, the YouTube thing. I don't know why it captures such bad quality, so I need to find a better way to do it. I'm gonna try using CapCut. The problem is CapCut, I have to do it on my computer, and I don't spend that much time on my computer, like I said before. But you know, one thing at a time. I'll check it out. I'll probably check it out tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna have time today, sadly, but tomorrow for sure. Calcutta for phone. Let me see. Ah, that's great. Calcutta. Calcutta. Capital of India's West Bengal state. I don't think that says. Okay. Just don't actually have to click on the page features. Okay. No, autocorrect. Yeah, because I was like, Ginnox, Calcutta is the capital of West Bengal in India. It's like, that's not exactly useful. That was funny. I was like, well, that seems like a lovely city, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. Yeah. Well, okay, I'll look into it. I'll look into CapCut. Let's see how it goes. I mean, the shorts are not that bad. Are they really that bad? Be honest with me. How bad are they? It was a fish breed. I didn't notice anything. Shorts look great. Okay, well at least we have some positive feedback.
I need to get closer.
Holy moly to you. Holy moly to you, buddy.
Too far away.
I don't know what's going on your side, but you seem to be struggling. Okay, so midnight. Sorry. Jeez. Keep getting sidetracked. Yeah, so player housing looks amazing. Honestly. I'm really looking forward to trying it. And honestly, if you guys end up playing midnight, if you guys don't mind being on stream, it would be kind of cool if you did some Mythic Plus, because I love healing. I'm either a healer or a tank, always. So if you need a healer, need a tank, I'm up to do anything really. And you guys get to be on stream. Isn't that nice? The one thing I refuse to do is DPS though. It's not that I don't like it, I just find it kind of boring. Hey, Dakota, praise the sun for 4144. You seem like a Dark Souls enjoyer. Am I correct? Well, that was not great. But honestly, if you're telling me that the changes are already live, then I think I might just jump back in for War Within. I actually haven't played it, so to me it would all be new. It would all be new content, so why not? You know? I'm assuming they're probably doing the same thing they did with Shadowlands, where you get like new raids, like, well, not new raids, but You get the old raids cycled back, and they're harder. So you can do them. Good stake to hop in. Perfect. Perfect. Then I'm gonna do that. Then I have decided. I am. Oh no faded. Aw, that's sad. Why not?
That's still recharging.
I wanted to do the old raids.
Inventory is full.
Ah, well, I guess my loss. Should have played it. Should have played it from the start. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy modern WoW, to be honest. Like, not modern WoW per se. Like, I enjoyed parts of it, but I think the last expansion I really enjoyed was Legion. Like, I like BFA. Controversial opinion, I know. I actually enjoyed BFA, but I didn't really like Shadowlands or Dragonflight. So I kind of like quit. Maybe I shouldn't have. Stitches incoming. Good thing I read my chat for a minute there. Need to stay away from the roads. Need to stay away from the roads. Yeah, I'm gonna need to resize my chat because not the chat I can see the chat you guys can see because the chatting is going pretty damn fast. Also, V-Dubs, I just saw you subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, I keep calling people buddy. I apologize, okay? If you're not a buddy and you're a budette? A Buddha? I don't know.
I'm out of range.
So, okay, so buddy. Good. What's the equivalent of buddy for a girl? Or a woman in my case? Budette? Buddha? Buddy with an I? I don't know.
I can't carry anymore.
Gal. Yeah, gal actually makes sense, yeah. Buddies and gals. Yeah, that makes sense. You are correct. Definitely correct. I just called him Chica. Chica. Yeah, that's actually how you call them in Spanish. Call them Chica. Chico and Chica. Chico's for a boy, Chica's for a girl. Well, let me be honest, Dakota. I don't know if I would consider myself a good Mythic Key player. Like, I'm not good. I am decent. Like, I would say I'm better than average. But you definitely have to coach me, so
Spell isn't ready yet.
if you want me to join you and be part of the experience, I wouldn't say no. But expect to do a little coaching, you know? Can you please stop saying that? Don't, Quan, come on. Don't jinx it, Quan. Don't jinx it, please. Come on, don't say that. Oh, God, now I'm nervous, see? Now I'm nervous. Thank you.
It's too far away.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm extremely chill. Like, nothing gets me mad except for Bed of Chaos in Dark Souls. That got me pretty mad. Like, very mad.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
It's, yeah, you don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me, Quan. I know. It two horrors. Where the hell is the fiend? I need a fiend. I need a fiend. Robber. Not exactly what I need.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, you know, we've been doing good. We've been doing very good. Level 26 going on 27. So far, no stress. I heard you say you thought DPS was boring. For me, it's the only competitive option. I'm going to be thinking my parts are scuffed. Well, that's the thing. I'm not really into competing. I just don't enjoy DPSing. That's essentially it. Like, I'm not saying it's necessarily bad. I just don't like it. Like, I like to tank or to heal. DPS is just not my thing. It's not that I have anything against it per se. I just don't enjoy it. Also, I'm not really competitive. Like, I am competitive to a certain extent, but I'm not to the extent where I would parse. I'll post my logs all orange. Oh. That's pretty impressive, actually.
That's still recharging.
Well, you know, if you enjoy the channel, always you can leave a sub, and we'll see each other in the future.
I can't
You can subscribe to the channel so we can see each other in the future, you know? Oh, damn. My apologies. When did you sub? Oh, I just don't see it for some reason. Interesting. Ah, well. And I thought it was fixed. I guess not. Jesus Christ. So I got myself an elite group of Mythic Plus players here. No, I know he's on YouTube. I have an add-on that tells me when people subscribe on YouTube. And it told me that VW subscribed. It told me that a bunch of people subscribed, but I don't see him for some reason. It's just weird. The app has been it's been a bit weird, the OBS. Having some issues with it. Oh, whatever. Like I always say, we'll fix it eventually. Tomorrow's problems are tomorrow's problems. Well, yeah, maybe you're right, but even then I would probably look at locking disk or server keys. Ooh. I am but I know I'm not being asked a question, but I'm almost 99% sure I'm going to be playing a Disc Priest. Like 99% sure. If it's not a Disc Priest, it's a Paladin, because I want to be able to tank as well. But I haven't decided yet. Or probably just going to play both.
I can't cast that.
18 Dawn right now. Oh, 18 level key, damn. Pretty good. Not a lot of crits though. H-Pally needs buff. Nah. Oh, damn it. I kind of wanted to play maybe a healer Pally as well, but I'm probably going to be tank Pally, honestly. Enhance and Frost. Oh, that's good. So we essentially have ourselves a group of a lot of... Well, we have CC, essentially. Like a lot of it. Well, not Enhance, actually.
Still recharging.
Its chance is not great, huh?
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I'm pretty sure healers have to DPS either way. I don't know if there's a minimum they need to hit though.
I can't cast that yet.
Like I'm assuming in like the higher the key, probably the higher the DPS you have to hit, you know, to support other people. But I don't know if I would say like there's an amount. I don't know. I haven't played in a while, so I'm not exactly sure. Okay, that quest is... Whoa, you do.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, so they're not doing the... Okay, they're not doing the healer DPS. Well, I wasn't expecting to start my own guild, but apparently that's what's gonna happen. I mean, we can just call ourselves reasonable gamers, plural. That could work as a guild. And then I guess I have no choice but to make a Discord server. Everything just goes back to World of Warcraft. It always does, huh? Everything just loops back to WoW. I can't escape that game.
It's too far away.
All roads lead to WoW, yeah.
Recharging.
Oh, important question. No, never mind. We can do Mythic Plus as Horde and Alliance now, right? Because I'm an Alliance only player. I don't play Horde, so... I need my characters to be pretty. You know? Nice. So, no factions. That's not nice. That is not nice, Dakota. Be nicer. Need to... Dirty scum. Wait, are you calling me scum because I'm Alliance, or you're calling the... Oh, thank you, Timothy. I appreciate your viewership. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, see you in the future. I'm probably going to be streaming as much as possible, so... I just don't have a schedule yet. I apologize for that, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there eventually. Yeah, I don't need these. Bile Venom. Well, anyways, peace out, Timothy. Enjoy. Have a good night.
That spell isn't ready.
For the Horde. Of course you're a Horde player. Of course you're a Horde player. Huh. That's not good. That is no bueno.
I need to get closer.
I am an Alliance player forever and ever and ever. For the Alliance.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, there isn't any PvP servers anymore. There's only like normal servers that you can turn PvP on. And FYI, I have PvP turned on all the time. So unless you guys specifically want to do some open world content, please warn me, because I always have war mode on. And I kill Horde on sight. So and I also usually play with a group of like-minded friends, so please warn me before you come say hi. Yeah, like most of the people I know from WoW are not exactly PvEers, they're more PvPers. But like when we play together, we're usually we're like 5 2K rated arena players minimum, just jumping everybody we see. The only problem is, as an Alliance nowadays, there really isn't any more Horde in PvP. They're all gone. Because Night Elves are now, from what I understand, Night Elves are the best PvP class now. So all the Hordes that I used to kill in PvP before, they're all gone. They all went Night Elf. I'm sad.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I am very sad. Okay, so guys, I'm just gonna start heading towards towards Northshire while killing some spiders, because it's getting a bit late, and sadly the gym is calling me. It's telling me
That
go.
spell is recharging.
And that's all it's telling me, really. It's not as deep as I thought it was gonna be. And somebody's dead here. Booty Bay 2's where you didn't reach shit, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, you're really trying to get to 4 Victory Royales tonight? That's crazy. I mean, I respect your intensity, but that sounds crazy. Wait, when do you start school, Ginux? How long?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Well, I'm sorry, you at this point, you know, when it's World of Warcraft, it's about an hour and a half. When it's Dark Souls, it's about 2 hours. When it's Hytale, it's as long as I can handle the game. And if it's puppy playtime, it's well, it's as long as the chapter goes, actually. I just want to tell you guys as well, next Saturday, almost guaranteed, I will be doing the Puppy Playtime Chapter 2. Puppy Playtime Chapter 2 playthrough, so if you guys want to, you know, join me for that, I know Slushy is very, very hyped about it, and you guys can see me absolutely be terrified for a good hour. Because I am a coward when it comes to horror games, and it's kind of funny to watch me. Okay, these stupid spiders are not spawning. In fact, I listened to you once this year and got good grades. Good. Good.
That's still recharging.
So there's 2 possibilities. Either you're very smart, or the school system is too easy. You can choose to believe whichever you prefer. 50-50. You know, I respect that. That shows modesty, you know? Your reflex wasn't, I'm a genius. It was, you know, maybe it is too easy.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay, so... Apparently, the pygmy spiders just don't spawn. Yeah, well, honestly, the whole AI thing is one hell of a subject to discuss. Like, besides the fact that it's going to take everybody's jobs eventually, which... You know what's crazy about all this? And please don't take this as an excuse not to study. I don't want to be responsible for you guys ruining your grades. But it's almost a possibility that some people, like in their 15 years old, 16 years old, might never have a job. Because honestly, a lot of these simple jobs, you know, the jobs you typically give to people that don't have like a huge study and like a huge background and like a huge diploma, they're probably going to disappear. Eventually. Like, soon enough. I don't know what we're gonna do when we reach that point, honestly. Should be interesting.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, no, that's a whole other discussion. Like, the amount of water that AI uses is a little insane. Like, it uses way too much water. The thing is, Ginux, I think AI is here to stay at this point. Because there's one thing that AI promises that no company is ever going to pass on, is the ability to make their workforce unnecessary. That's the issue. That's the main reason why they're pushing AI, is to make us unnecessary. Because as long as they have to pay us and they have to feed us and they have to like give us vacation days, we're too expensive. Oh, 57 subs. 57 subs, wow. So we've made 2 subs just from this stream alone. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Wait. Weren't we at 56 for a moment there? Somebody unsubbed. Why would anybody unsub? I'm such a good person. I'm so much fun.
That spell isn't ready.
Yeah, I really wanted to do these spiders, but apparently they don't exist. No, they're not gonna let it go, that's for sure. That is not happening. What do you mean 67?
That's still recharging.
I'm assuming you typoed 57. That's 67. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was like, that's some really good news, but I mean, I know like my whole conversation was very interesting, but I don't think it was 10 subscribers and 1 deep wall video interesting, you know? It's fun to believe, but let's be honest. Okay, I guess, you know, the spider thing is going to be a quest that's going to take a little longer to do than I expected. Because only 4 out of 15 after walking the entire map. Till like ready, I can't stay after that week and let go for the gold bar situation. Yeah, well. Yeah. But you know what's crazy about AI? It has the possibility of both fixing all our problems, but also being a huge problem itself. Like, depending how we use it, we could literally fix all of the world problems without too much trouble. But are we going to use it for that? That's the question. Because we essentially have a ridiculous amount of knowledge at our hands. Exactly. Like, we have a ridiculous amount of knowledge at our hands. The ability to automate every single menial task in our society to make us, like, more free. But are we going to do it? That's the question. And, you know, you can join me on my next podcast, The Future of AI, with Reasonable Gamer. No. Wait, AI DaVinci Resolve has... Oh, okay, it doesn't have integrated AI. You mean like you just ask AI how to do it and then you do it, right? That's what you're saying?
That spell
Yeah. Well, you know, my wife is she's a web developer and she uses AI a lot to code, and it definitely helps her a lot. Like it's, I had to learn to code the traditional way, and it was a pain. It was a pain. But now with AI, it's like super chill. You know, you're like, huh? I have this command I want to do. Please give me a line. Like, please code it for me, and I'll fix it after. And then you're like, boop 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 boop, done. It's beautiful. It's amazing. What am I throwing? What am I even throwing? Oh, fire strike.
Can I help you? Be careful. See you
Good. Okay, well, I really hate it when this happens now. Like, you guys are honestly an amazing group of viewers right now. And for all the new people that are joining, welcome. I hope you have a good time as well. You know, you guys are also valued. Don't worry. I love you guys as well. I don't discriminate. But I hope everybody has a good time, and it saddens me when I have to turn off this stream, but sadly, you know, health calls. Let's find a nice seat. There you go. There you go. All nice and cozy. Hopefully when I res, I don't get murdered by stitches. Because actually, now that I think about it, I'm out. I'm not staying here. Because I'm pretty sure everybody who's played Warcraft before knows that there's this huge undead that comes into the city and kills everyone. I am not risking that. I'm leaving. There you go, that's better. I'm gonna feel safer here. Oh, that's gonna happen. That is definitely gonna happen. Fast foods are gonna be the first companies to implement AI the moment yeah, exactly, stitches get stitches. Exactly. That's almost as good of a pun as the lost Isoloth. Yep, that's almost a... Well, okay, people. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I had a really good time. I hope you guys have a good night as well. You know, people that are staying awake way past their bedtimes, go to bed. Sleep is good. You're gonna love it. I appreciate you guys watching my stream, but careful with your health. And for everybody else that was joining us today, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Every single viewer helps. It's good for the metrics. You know how YouTube likes their metrics. And I appreciate it. Hope you guys, like I said before, hope you guys have a good night. Who would these naughty boys would be? I have no idea. So yeah, don't forget to leave a follow, like, or subscribe on any platform you prefer. And I will be seeing all of you, well, you know. Oh no. I just lost my Navi and my Navy. Oh well, whatever. I will be seeing all of you tomorrow, probably, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do a stream tomorrow. It's probably going to be like Dark Souls. Yeah, probably like 2 hours of Dark Souls tomorrow. I don't know when exactly, though. So, again, I'm going to start posting it on YouTube. Like a little community post, like, yeah, starting stream at like 6. But, no, Saturday is Puppy Playtime. I can guarantee you that much, Slushy. On Saturday, I'm playing Puppy Playtime Chapter 2. Yeah, bad boy. He's a bad boy. Okay, so, like I was saying, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and have a good night. Thank you very much. I'm going to hit the gym now.